that Lynn Winfield.
Ain't that going on?
Lynn Winfield. Y'all hear me? And Lynn is being used to attack a S.E.B.I. Y'all S.E.B.is. We S.E.B.is. Spiritual electrical beings under investigation. And y'all know it because a lot of y'all been being attacked. A lot of y'all being attacked. A lot of y'all be getting, can't even share my content without getting kicked off. You feel me? Nigga, y'all see them on here deleting my videos, and I'm blocked off my Instagram page right now because I was trying to tell everybody in my Instagram to call the DA office. And I guess everybody started calling, right? I pinned the number, and nigga, Instagram kicked me off my page. Boy, that's how you know these people involved. You could go look at my Instagram story. People that was on my Instagram seen it. We was all on Instagram, and I was telling everybody what was going on. And I said, man, I'll call the DA office because we gonna move like this. We gonna keep it cordial. And if y'all wanna play a gangster, then they gotta be gangster because we ain't going for no goofy shit. Y'all gonna look into this shit. Look into her and see where her brain at. You know what I'm saying? If you saying it's real, y'all ain't finna Dr. S.E.B.I. me. Y'all ain't finna Sandra, none of that. I see through everything. So that's all fallacy. That's all fuckery. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I had everybody calling up there. Motherfuckers must have been blowing the number up because they literally kicked me off IG. It was like hate speech. I'm like, hate speech? What the fuck I said? All I was doing was literally talking about what me and my baby mama was going through, letting the community know so they can know the temperature of the relationship, how it even got to this point. You know what I'm saying? And they kicked me literally off. Facts. You feel me? We had to go live on my backup page. I'm like, oh yeah, you know this the elites. You know this the elites. Y'all blocked me from hate speech. Nigga, I ain't even lecturing. Nigga, I ain't saying, look, we ain't saying nothing about, we ain't even talked about no cosmos. We ain't saying nothing about no reptilians on the live, y'all. Y'all hear me? It wasn't none of that going on, y'all. You hear me? It was literally like we was all on there kicking it. You feel me? And we was listening. Everybody was listening like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining the situation. You feel me? Cause now you know when she go to the police and bring motherfuckers to my crib, and I know why I'ma stand and how I stand. Now I gotta go public, cause I gotta let everybody know. You feel me? So now I gotta put her dirt out there, cause she didn't motherfucking made it public. So now it's like you now defending my name and defending myself and where I stand. I gotta put the truth out there, which I could have been trying to tackle you down. I could have been went to DFACS and trying to take kids from her. I don't want to see her without the kids. I know she's not mentally fit to have to take care of the kids. That's just a fact. But when you come moving like that, now you gonna make it go that way. Cause when they look into your shit, they gonna see. They can see where you've been with your kids mentally. You know, investigations with defects. They gonna see these texts of you texting me saying you and my son is a package deal. I literally got the text y'all of her saying her and my son is a package deal, boy. Feel me? Feel me? Like you ain't gonna see him. That was last year, you know what I'm saying? I got all that shit. When I seen it, I couldn't see my son because she wanted me to leave my wife and not be my, like, I ain't moving like that. I can't move like that. So now you gonna force me, I can't be a good father to my son. That's how she played me, y'all. You feel me? Even though I was a father to her kids. You feel me? So that's real, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real situation. That's showing y'all because it's gonna be bigger than just that. It's gonna sprawl out of control. I can see it coming now because she didn't went and lied. No different than with the Black Wall Street. Old white chick that went and tried to lie to get the black dude, and motherfuckers went up in Black Wall Street and motherfuckers wasn't going for that shit. Cause motherfuckers in Black Wall Street knew what was going on. You feel me? Y'all looking for a reason to come over here and fuck with us cause y'all see we got our own shit, we build it. Get what I'm saying? That's the same thing we doing. We got our own university. We building our community up, building our people up. You feel me? I don't work for their companies and none of that. You feel me? They know all that. They know we don't work for them. You know what I'm saying? We stand for positive energy, which always creates elevation. No different than Dr. S.E.B.I and what he stood for. You feel me? Yeah, definitely free Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Like all them kids need to be taken from her. That's a fact. I need my son need to come back to me. She need to motherfucking get her son and the little girl back to they daddy. You feel me? And she need to stay with her oldest daughter. And that new baby her oldest daughter just had who 19. That's a fact. You feel me? That's a fact. That's what need to happen because she's not mentally there. You know what I'm saying? She's not mentally fit to conduct herself as a parent. That's just real. Like, you just put a false case. You let me see May 4th. I give you $2,000 for child support, and then you turn around the next day because she's the agent. She's an agent. I'm telling you, she's an agent. And people on Instagram call that Agent Smith, and that's her last name. I'm like, and I'm Neo. She Agent Smith. Ain't that a bitch? She's definitely Agent Smith right now. You feel me? Definitely Agent Smith. What mother, y'all, tell the son you could come see you can come get your son? I pull up me, my wife, my daughter, and my mom. We pick him up. I give her $2,000 so you can keep him to Sunday. My mom in town for Mother's Day week, y'all. It's Mother's Day weekend, but I'm like, fuck it, she in town all week. The next day, right? She texted me saying she want him back, right? Because of some bullshit that she said her oldest daughter said. What your daughter got the father to my son? You know what I'm saying? You say your oldest daughter said I cussed her out or some shit. Well, I don't live over there with y'all. That's all fuckery. We parents. I ain't seen my son since last year. It's May. I'm finally getting him now. Where his grandma in town, cool, whatever. Gave you $2,000, beat it. I'm trying to chill my son, my wife, my daughter, my mama. You calling every 10 minutes. Now the next AM, I wake up. She talking about she want him back. I'm like, you ain't getting shit back. Right, that's what a father would say. You gonna stand your ground verbally. I'm like, you ain't getting shit back. Okay, since I said that, you gonna call the police and say you ain't getting it back. I told her you ain't getting shit back. You'll get his ass back Sunday. You feel me? Like we agreed to. She talking about some bring him back right now. What, man? You tripping? I just gave you $2,000 yesterday. What? And I ain't seen him since last year. You ain't never finna play me like that. You ain't finna play my heart like that. I just got him. You feel me? And the video still on my Instagram while of me playing with my son, teaching him blocks and all that. Me and my wife playing with my son. He chilling with his granny and his sister. We chilling. She want to ruin the whole vibe on some vindictive Lynn Winfield baby mama drama. You know, she look at me, y'all, like, because she caught up in fame. So, you know, everybody know who I am now. So she probably look at it like, oh, my baby daddy famous. Let me try to fuck his life up. Look at her goofy ass. I smoothied out. It ain't gonna never go like that. You feel me? That's a fact. Let me help them, you know what I'm saying, so I can get what I'm trying to get. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. I see through that. Let me help them so I can get what I'm trying to get. I see through that. You feel me? That's real. You know what I'm saying? Next day, motherfucking police calling me, telling me bring them back to the police station. Can y'all imagine that as a parent? Imagine how y'all feel. Imagine how y'all feel as a parent. I don't care if you're a mom or a fucking father. If the motherfucker did that to you, how would you feel? If you a mom and I had custody of the son and you want to come see him and you give me $2,000 child support and then I say you can keep him to Sunday and you ain't seen him since last year, then the next day I say bring him back, would you want to give him back? No. Because you're like, I'm playing games with your mind and your heart and you just paid me like you supposed to. And then I turn around and say, fuck that. You ain't bringing him back right now like I said. Then I'm finna call the police and say you kidnapped him. Then the police call you. How would you feel? And then the police say you can't get your money back either. Cause look, once the police, I wasn't trying to get no money back. I'm like, that's my son, so he needs child support. But once the police told me, well, in Georgia, he not your son unless you married her and got him legitimized through court. I'm like, oh, yeah, give me my money back then. That mean he ain't my son, so why should I pay for him then? If it's like that, give me my bread back. Who ain't gonna feel like that? They said you can't get your bread back. We ain't got nothing to do with that, but we gonna take the boy. What? Like, how would you feel? You get what I'm saying? You put me in a rock between a rock and a hard place. You feel me? And then I know that we in war, so I didn't just go crazy because I knew a lot of people on the planet would have went with me. Cause my issue is with the system. You see what I'm saying? The same thing that we talk about. That I fight for other people. I'm an advocate for other people. I'm an advocate for myself. That's my issue with the judicial process. But I still got an issue with all that. You feel me? That's the shit why I be like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I give them back and I don't react. You know what I'm saying? I could have reacted off that and really kicked off a whole war, you know what I'm saying, off that, because that would be just standing for my rights as a father for my son. Like, that's crazy. I signed the birth certificate. If I give up, if I'm paying for him, taking care of him, which I had been doing. Anyway, why can't I see him? You not making me, you know what I'm saying? Nah, them the type of laws where it's like, fuck that, nigga, motherfucker go to war behind that type of shit. Like, you tripping. Feel me? That ain't nothing I ain't afraid to leave my avatar behind that. Motherfuckers can stay, y'all can stay living like that. Y'all can stay living like that if y'all want to. Feel me? Me, I ain't moving like that. Feel me? But I still let it go. I'm like, all right, cool, you know what? Whatever. I'ma just do what I gotta do. And then that was May 5th. And then she turns around, now that we found out May 25th. May 25th, 20 days later, 6 days after me and my wife get officially married, She go put this, she go do this. And y'all let her do it in that county. So that means y'all in on it with her. Because any real police station should be like, hold on, ma'am. You just came in here 20 days ago and said that he kidnapped your son. And now you're back saying he hurt you and your daughter? Why didn't you say this 20 days ago? Did he do this in between now and then? It make me wonder if he even my son. Feel me? Like, damn, is he my son? Like, what type of shit? That's crazy, ain't it? But the elites are using her. See, it's different. You got to understand what's going on. She's trying to be a singer. So, it's like sacrifices and shit like that. So, she's in Atlanta too. She trying to get, right, she's trying to get famous. She's trying to be a singer. She trying to use, listen, she's trying to use, first off, she was using my son to try to hurt me. To try to stop all of this. All of this was supposed to not even be, I ain't even supposed to be talking to y'all. She don't even like me doing that, my baby mama. This ain't, y'all wouldn't even know me if I was with my baby mama. You get what I'm saying? My mama would tell you that. My sister would tell, anybody around me would tell you how vindictive my baby mama is. That's a fact. Y'all know me because of my wife. That's why my wife is my wife. You see what I'm saying? Because my wife is not like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's my wife. And my baby mama don't like that too much neither. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? She really can't take that. It's a lot of vindictiveness. So, you know, she's trying to get famous. She's trying to get out there as a singer. And she needs a body. The elites already got an issue with me, been threatening me for waking our people up. So it's 2 + 2 = 4. It's not really too hard to see. You get what I'm saying? Facts. But it's also part of the overall, what I'm telling you about S.E.B.I. You feel me? It's all part of, like I say, with Dr. S.E.B.I, they use cash. They use money laundering. Like honestly, think about it, y'all. They locked Dr. S.E.B.I up. They say they locked him up. They locked him up. Look at it. Hold on. They locked him up on May 28th, 2016. For 37,000, carrying 37,000 cash, and charged them with money laundering, y'all. With money laundering. That's a felony. That's a big case. Money laundering. Especially if you got 37,000. That's a Fed case. You get what I'm saying? That would be the equivalent of a Fed case over here. You get what I'm saying? But by June, look, hold on. By August, by August 2016, he was dead. So he got locked up May, June, July, May, June, July. Yeah, 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. See what I'm saying? Dr. S.E.B.I was only locked up 3 months. You feel me? 3 months. And then he died. He was killed. You feel me? 3 months. Because when he got locked up, he got out, but then they locked him right back up a few days later. Matter of fact, yeah. So look, yeah, yep. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show you how they did him. So you can understand how they work and you can understand the big picture. See, a lot of times people don't be able to put 2 and 2 together like that. You feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not sleepy. I'm high. My eyes probably like that because I was smoking. But at the end of the day, he was locked up 3 months. You feel me? So the 3 months he was locked up. You get what I'm saying? 3 months he was locked up. That's when they hit him with they injected him. They got him. They made him sick. You feel me? But they only used the money laundering to get him in there. You get what I'm saying? They used the money laundering to get him in there. Look, listen. These people so dirty, he might not even had 37,000 on him at all. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. Like, they play like that. You feel me? Because I know in Chicago they play like that. In Chicago, they will place a gun on your ass quick. If the dicks pull up, and they know they can't, and they really need a case, and they don't fuck with you, or like say you ran from them before. I know this for sure in the hood. Like I grew up in the shop like this, where if you ran from the dicks before and you got away before, the next time they catch you, even if you ain't got nothing on you, they'll put a case on you. They'll put a gun on you and say they found it on you, or put some crack on you and say that they found it on you and charge you with it. And now you got a case. Man, they do a lot of people like that. A lot of people like that. So who's to say? Who's to say that he even had 37,000 on him? He might not even had that on him. And if he did have it on him, he's already noted on file for making, I think they said, what was he making? Look. Even if he did have it on him, look what it say right here. Look at this, y'all. It say, he gradually earned considerable revenue, more than 3,000 a day. Look, it say he gradually earned considerable revenue, more than 3,000 a day after giving advice and developing a wide range of celebrity clients such as Lisa Left Eye Lopes, Steven Seagal, John Travolta, Eddie Murphy, and Michael Jackson. All right. So he was making 3,000 a day, y'all. Okay? They say he was up to them to almost 3,000 a day. So even if he making $3,000 a day, right? Which is a good rate of bread. If you can make $3,000 a day, that's good. Okay, so look, even if they could say that he allegedly made 3,000 a day, then what would make y'all charge him with money laundering if you know he's making 3,000 a day? That's only 10 days of work. You get what I'm saying? 10 to 11 days of work. Well, yeah, nah. 12 days of work. Yeah, 12 days of work. That ain't even a 2 weeks. Most people get paid every 2 weeks. Right? So even if he is making $3,000 a day for himself, that's only 12 days of work. So why would you charge him with money laundering because he get caught with 37,000 cash? I could see if he got caught with 337 million cash or 37 million cash. Or hell, even 3.7 million cash. You know what I'm saying? 37,000, he's making 3,000 a day. You had to know that, because if you know it then, and you knew it now. You feel me? If you know it then, you knew it now. That was only a few years ago. Y'all knew he was making that. He been doing this for years. Dr. S.E.B.I been out there, celebrity clients since the 90s. So y'all knew this. Y'all knew this. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yep. And guess what? Dr. S.E.B.I beat them in a lawsuit, and guess what? I beat them in a lawsuit too. I won a lawsuit that I put in myself when I was in Cook County Jail in Chicago. That I won. And people that been following me know that because I showed that documentation before. So, understand, they don't like us when we intelligent. They don't like us when we challenge them. You feel me? They don't like that. Left Eye was messing with Dr. S.E.B.I. That's the reason she was killed. No other reason. That's the reason she was killed. And they killed her over there. They killed her over there. Yeah, they was gonna kill Nick Cannon. They was gonna kill Nick Cannon. That's why Nick Cannon fell back. You know what I'm saying? That's why Nick Cannon fell back. See what I'm saying? Nick Cannon, listen, Nick Cannon lost his show. Feel me? He lost his show. Listen, it's a lot of selling out he had to do just to get his show. You get what I'm saying? This how mad they was. When he started trying to pick up the Nipsey, they like, oh, you forgot where you at? He lost his show. Listen, he lost his show and they was gonna kill him. Told him tame it down. We gotta tone it down. You gotta tone it down. This how they come. It's the same thing with me now. You gotta tone it down. That's how they coming at me. You gotta tone that down. See what I'm saying? The thing is, a lot of people, you know, I see a lot of people saying they ready to ride for Nick and stuff like that. But the thing is, what you have to understand is, you know, you can't feel like you gonna ride for somebody unless you gonna ride for them. You feel me? A lot of the reason that these celebrities, they don't speak out. I'm gonna be honest with you. A big reason that a lot of these celebrities don't speak out is because of the fact that they fear for their life, for their safety, and for their families. And they feel like it's just them versus the elites. Because we don't be riding for them. You get what I'm saying? We don't be riding for them, man. You know? So what happens is people don't ride for them. And you got those who come and they try to speak out. And then, you know, something happen to them. They get jailed or they get killed permanently, either or. Or they try to come up with characters to like assassinate their character. See, the thing is they try to assassinate them or assassinate their character. Y'all feel me? They try to assassinate them or assassinate your character if you are a truth teller and you get a large audience. All right? Or if you become a celebrity and you sell out and you sign some sort of contract with anybody, be it music or any form of entertainment, if you do anything outside of the contract, then they have to put you back in line because you signed the contract that you obligated to. That's how it go. So anywhere it goes, like the elite still end up trying to control everything. You get what I'm saying? Because if you become a celebrity in the sense of where you sign some sort of paperwork, then you definitely can't say shit. Because they like, you gotta go watch the ride. If you go watch the ride, you will see what they do. Like, they don't just make them sign contracts. Like, it's blood oaths. You know what I'm saying? It's blood oaths. So they give up their blood for a reason. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrities give up their blood. They make them give up their blood so they can control them through the blood. You get what I'm saying? Because they using magic. They're using lower forms of it. They can't reach the levels we reach. They can't reach the levels we reach with it. Y'all get what I'm saying? But they still indeed use it. So that's why, like, a lot of these celebrities, they do the blood contracts and they playing with the hoodoo and the voodoo. You get what I'm saying? Like, so they are able to control their frequency when you doing stuff like that. Because you literally not just giving them, like, a contract. You giving them your blood. Once they get your blood, they can cast all type of spells over the blood to control you. They can do all type of stuff. That's your blood. That's your energy, your spiritual life force. It's inside your bloodstream. You know, they don't just like, they literally, you know what I'm saying, get their blood. You feel me? Like, so they make them give up blood and stuff like that. And you got to think, giving up blood wouldn't be big to like somebody going into entertainment, because that's just like going to a hospital when you give up blood. People give up blood. You know what I'm saying? You get a basic shot. It's like that. That's how they trick a lot of them young ones into doing it. But you got to understand how they work. You feel what I'm saying? So, but now let's just say you're a truth teller and you decide to like, and you start like, see, like, most YouTubers that blow up, I ain't gonna lie, like, they don't have nothing to worry about. Like, if you get big on YouTube, right, and it just depends on what you big for. Like, everybody have different platforms. So as you see, some people on YouTube where their platform is geared toward just gossip. Some people on their YouTube, their platform is geared towards sports. Some people just geared toward health and games, and you got all different type of YouTubers, right? But those are the YouTubers that when they get like 1 million subscribers and they get all that shit, they don't still have to worry about no pressure, because they not applying no pressure to the system. You get what I'm saying? They're not applying no pressure to the system. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about anything or putting no type of life concept out there that's about bringing real life awareness and change. So they really don't have nothing to worry about. But like YouTubers like myself and like those other ones that be speaking truth, they got something to worry about. And then it also depends on, you get what I'm saying? Because it's different with us. Like, if we can get a lot of people to listen to what we saying, then we got something different to worry about. You feel me? Especially if you giving it with a revolutionary mindset. You feel me? Like, the energy that you present, plays a big part in it too, because all of us that be on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it may be, that's calling ourselves a part of this awoken community, if you want to call it that or whatever, everybody don't present it with the same rebellious energy. Some people present it in a way where, they just present the information, and that's cool too. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying the way I present it, you already know what I'm on. You're just like, okay, the way he presented, he really like talking about making real change and being stepping about it, knowing that it's gonna take us stepping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me saying fuck the system the way I said, to get y'all attention so y'all can know who the enemy is. That's big. You know what I'm saying? That's different. You know what I'm saying? So that type of energy is gonna bring more aggression, because they know that that's the energy that we need to be on. You feel me? And it don't even matter. And the reason I be on that energy is because it don't matter whether I teach this message polite or I teach it roused up. They don't give a damn. The fact I'm teaching the message, they still gonna be on bullshit. That's how it go. And I seen too many of our ancestors get attacked and killed for trying to wake us up. And I felt a lot of them didn't get, they went out bad. I felt like they didn't get a chance to take none of them with them. You feel me? I feel like, okay, if they killed King, King should have took 10 of them with him. If they killed Malcolm, Malcolm should have got to take 10 of them with him. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That was just how I always felt about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that should have go. That's how that should go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't just be, they take out Nipsey. Nipsey should have got to be able to take, that's how that should go. But a lot of times I think when we get in positions where we got an audience, people just get comfortable and, get kind of like, you know, I think like, forgetting that, what position you in. Like where you stand, where you stand is where you stand, man. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? It's like either you gonna stay like that or you gonna change under pressure. And then it's like if you change and under any form of pressure, then that was never you. You feel me? It was never you. So it's like, you want the best. You want the best. You feel me? But you can't You can't control, you know, you can't control others' actions. You know what I'm saying? You only can control what you gonna do and how you move. You feel me? Like a lot of people are just waking up. So they don't understand the war. They don't understand what come with it. They don't understand the sacrifices that must be made. In this war against oppression, you know what I'm saying? We just want for our freedom to be treated the right way, the way we supposed to on our planet. This our planet. This our shit. We created everything. So that's the war. That's the war. But that war comes with aggression. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants war. Everybody wants peace. But if it take war to get the peace, you feel me? Like, it don't matter what you do, you know, as long as you have neuromelanin, you will always be the target and the threat. And that's a fact. As long as you got neuromelanin, you will always be the target and a threat. It does not matter what you do. You feel me? It's not us gunning for them. They gun for us. They gun for us. It's not us gunning for them. You feel me? They gun for us. And the Kundalini energy is rising right now on the planet, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that, individuals are discovering that they are neuromelanated, that they don't have melanin. They have neuromelanin, which is stronger than melanin. Melanin is the synthetic version of neuromelanin that was created by Satan, Zeus. That melanin. Remember, when he created the human being race, he was trying to make them in his image, but he didn't have the Nuna Kai goddess's permission to do it, so he didn't have all the tools to basically make their avatars like our avatars. That's what he was trying to do, so he couldn't do it. So human beings, y'all look just like us. Human beings look just like us, but it's a lot of things. They just replicas of us. The avatars is a replica of our avatar. You get what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of things we can do in genetics and chromosomes that we possess that they don't possess. You know what I'm saying? That because they got DNA, we got DEA. They don't have a soul. They have spirits though. No soul. Soulless beings. The soul is what creativity comes from. That's why, they can't really dance or catch the beat like that. And then when they can catch the beat, you know what I'm saying? When they can catch the beat, they practice. They come with a lot of practice. You feel me? It come with a lot of practice. You feel me? Or sometimes, sometimes what you have is this. You'll have certain souls that'll come back in the body of white people. You get what I'm saying? Because like a organic human being doesn't have a soul. They only have a spirit. So they can't come back or reincarnate or reappear in a or enter that physical avatar with this neuromelanin in it, in this carbon. They can't do that because they lack a soul. They have electricity, but they don't have the magnetism. You see what I'm saying? And to be inside one of these avatars, because it gets so warm, you need a soul. A soul is like the sun of your. It's like a sun of the sun of your body, your solar plexus. But sometimes you have certain souls because we being gods, we could do any and all things. So certain souls can like come back in like the bodies, or they can step in like what you call walking. It's like souls can we can walk into anybody. You know what I'm saying? We can walk into anybody. We can walk into anybody. Whereas, um, we can walk to anybody. Whereas, you know, human beings can't do that. Human beings can't do that. So when you do get these souls that walk back into these bodies, this is where you get certain white people where you hear like they could sing their ass off, and you be like, oh, he got some soul. You see what I'm saying? Think about the white singers. You know, what's the other one name? Tina Marie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about Tina Marie. You see what I'm saying? Think about like what was his name?
I don't know his name, but I just
The
remember.
Don't Listen to John B.
Oh yeah, that's John B.
Think about John B. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Think about the other white dude that sung that what we won't do for love. I tried everything, but I won't give up. Like when you get the moments, it's rare. It's rare, right? Because we don't do it a lot. But sometimes we do it. You can't hide. They can't hide it. You be like, ooh, that, and you feel it. You feel it. You be like, ooh, he got some soul. That white boy got some soul. That white girl got some soul. Think about when you heard Christina Aguilera sing for the first time. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And you can't explain that. But this is the metaphysical facts behind it. Like this because we do walk-ins at moments. You feel me? Like when they come like that, they you know when it's a soul in them. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. Hell yeah, Tina Marie. You feel that in your soul. And that's completely different from a regular white person because they ain't got a soul. So it stands out to us. And what do we say? Man, that white girl got some soul. Or that white boy got some soul in him. Yeah, we know. We know us when we hear us, nigga. We know us when we see us, nigga. I see you hiding in there. Your skin white, but I see you hiding in there, nigga. Come on, I see you up in there. You know, Tina Marie, all them. What them niggas. You hear me? We see y'all hiding in there. Hell yeah, Dale, hell yeah. When you hear them type of, yeah, hell yeah. You see y'all hiding in there. You know what I'm saying? Facts, like, you gotta know the real, you gotta know the soul, you gotta know soul and spirit, and that's what we really are. The body is just the avatar. So when you understand that concept, you understand that that's the astral planes. That's the spiritual that we talk about. That's quantum physics. That's quantum. That's the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Quantum, spiritual, astral, same thing. You know what I'm saying? They like to call that a pseudoscience, but it's not. Anytime it comes to teaching you your real science, they're gonna always say it's a pseudoscience, or they're gonna call it the occult, or they're gonna try to call it mystic or esoteric. This just words to try to say stay the fuck out of that shit you don't need to be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Stay the fuck away from that shit you don't need to be knowing. That's what all them names mean, nigga. Cause now anytime that you want to get into your real science, voodoo, hoodoo, they call that pseudoscience or black magic. You know what I'm saying? Or the mystery schools or the mystic arts or esoteric or the occult. All these little names just to really say, stay the fuck away from that shit you don't need to be knowing. That's stay the fuck away from that shit you don't need to be knowing. You don't need to be knowing that shit. I mean, stay the fuck away from it. We know you need to be knowing it, but you don't need to be knowing it. We know you need to be knowing it, but you don't need to be knowing it. You know what I'm saying? That no, I'm for real though. That's how they scare you. That's how they get you away from it. I ain't fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit say pseudoscience. That shit say dark magic. That shit say voodoo. That shit say hoodoo. You see what I'm saying? That shit say occult. You feel me? That shit say esoteric. That shit says mystic. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it, boy. And that's what they want you to do. That's what they give you all them names for. Because what they really want you, what they really telling you is stay the fuck away from that shit you need to be knowing. Stay the fuck away from that shit you need to be knowing. We know you need to be knowing it, but you don't need to be knowing it, okay? We know you need to be knowing it, but you don't need to be knowing it. That's what they might as well called it. I'm trying to tell you, that's what all them titles stand for. That's what all them titles stand for. So a nigga don't even want to look. Nigga be like, I ain't fucking with it. Witchcraft. I ain't fucking with none of that. Whole time, we the witches, they was hunting down in the Salem trials. They was hunting niggas. They was hunting us. They got us. You look up the Salem witch trials, they show you little white women with dress and scarf and shit. Go watch the old one that they showed on TMC back in the day. Cause I did. I was into that shit as a kid. I watched it, nigga. It was nothing but white people, nigga. They lied. That was us they was hunting down, nigga. They wasn't hunting no white people down in Salem but us. You hear me? Nigga, they was hanging niggas. They was hunting niggas. It was called heresy. You feel me? They was chasing us. They was calling us witches and sorcerers. You feel me? The church was the ones that made them do it. Yes, the same church. Yes. Jesus is real. Yes. That church. Yes. Them. Yes. Them people. Yeah. The church, nigga. Yes. The church, nigga. The church shut down our ancient magic. Because they called it dark magic and it was against the church's philosophy of teaching. Go look back at the Christian Crusades. Boy, this shit get deep, boy. You have not a clue what they done to us here, boy. See, I know all this shit. That's why they want me out the way. I know too much. So sometimes you can really know too much, y'all. I'm an example of sometimes you can know too much, nigga. For real. I'm telling you. That shit get dangerous, boy. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to know this shit. This shit get dangerous. You hear me? Well, this shit get dangerous, man. This shit get dangerous. You hear me? Look how they coming at me now, y'all. This shit get dangerous. It's only cause I know some shit, boy. If I ain't know shit, nigga, they wouldn't even be fucking with me. And if I wasn't scared to talk to y'all, they wouldn't be fucking with me. If I was like scared to talk to y'all, like not about like not, they wouldn't be. Y'all see it all around the board. From the internet, y'all see it going on the internet and now in real life time. You see the build up? You feel me? They was hunting us, man, in the Salem witch trials. You feel me? They got you thinking they got you thinking they was doing this to little white women and little white men. Nigga, no, they wasn't. No, they wasn't, man. That was us. That was us, you feel me? And the church, you don't hear me, y'all. You gotta understand me. The church shut it down, y'all. Think about how deep that is, nigga. The church, nigga. Yes, the same church, nigga. That's all the church, nigga. I don't care if you talking about Islam, Catholic, Baptist, Buddhism, nigga. All that's a part of theology, nigga. You hear me? Don't fall for them titles, nigga. They all answer to the Vatican. Everybody do. They all do. The Vatican is the head of all religion, nigga. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if you Baptist, Saint, Catholic, Cathedral, nigga. You don't give a fuck what you is, boy. If your ass, you hear me? For real. That's why I had to get out of religion. When I found that out, I had to get out. I used to be religious too. Boy, I was super religious. When I found that shit out, I had to get out of it. I was hurt too. Religion hurt me too because I believed in that shit for a long time. I was like, that's fucked up. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's fucked up. You feel me? I'm telling you. Yes. Look, the church, and when you see the church was killing us, nigga, listen, the church so dirty. Yes, nigga, the same church where niggas gotta go confess they sins to the Father, nigga. Listen, boy, them boys the real killers, boy. Boy, listen, they was hunting us down, nigga. They was hunting us down if you practice this shit, boy. Heresy. They was burning motherfuckers to the cross the whole nine. Feel me? And a lot of us, some of us already know this, but I don't know if we can. The ones, a lot of us don't though. A lot of us don't, and a lot of us that do know, they're not able to connect it to a deeper, a deeper, you know, a deeper meaning. You have to understand, man, that the same church took away your ancient ideologies. We talk about church. We all look at church as like the place where you can't do no wrong. You know, like don't be cussing in church. Don't do nothing wrong in no. Think about how we look at church, y'all. Think about how we was taught to look at church. You feel me? Think about that. And we all got, when you go to church, listen, church used to be so serious. People, people that even if they cursed, when they went in church, they wouldn't use profanity. You know, like that's how much respect we have for church. Like even if we use profanity outside, when we walk in church, we ain't using no profanity. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no talking loud in church. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, like we have respect for it. You know, we have respect for church. You know, like to the point where even the gangs used to wouldn't even shoot by no church. You know what I'm saying? See, you standing on the church, the gang ain't even gonna fuck with you because it's a church. Like it was a point in time when we really had respect for church. Like so when you come to find out that this is the same church that took our customs away and they did it on our ancestors forcefully, you know, that's something that you really got to sit and think about. You got to understand what you are a part of, what you've been living in. Like that's deep. That ain't no light shit. You got to really grasp what I'm saying. What I'm saying, like this is the church, nigga. This ain't one of us, like just somebody that you expect to make, remember, this the church. The church ain't doing no sinning. They ain't supposed to be doing none of that. So what is they doing? What is they doing? And when you get deeper and look into the church, you get to finding out that all our ancient shit is under the church. You know what I'm saying? All our ancient shit is under the church. You feel me? Like that everything was led by them. You know what I'm saying? Like the church is how they took the land. It's an ancient African proverb. And understand that there's no such thing as African or Americans or any of that, but just to give you a reference to our brothers and sisters over there, like the Mashanti tribes and Zulus and Yoruba tribes that was over there, because I don't want to call them Africans. Um, but it's an old, ancient, I'll say Ashanti then proverb, that says, first we had the land and they had the Bible, and then they came on our land and they brought us the Bible, and they said close your eyes, and we closed our eyes, and when we opened our eyes back up, we had the Bible and they had the land. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. And it's an old ancient saying. I ain't make it up. It's an old ancient saying. All right? It say, first, when they first came, we had the land and they had the Bible. They sent the Christian missionaries over. They always send the missionaries first, even to this day, to pacify the people. You see? Religion. You see? They sent the Christian missionaries over. The Christian missionaries got us to trust them because they said they came in peace. They just want us to read some of their ways. So we started to read their ways. And then they asked, we started to trust them. And they said, hey, close your eyes. And we said, okay, because we trusted them. So we closed our eyes. And then some told us to open them because they didn't even tell us to open them back up. That's how dirty they did us. Like, they didn't even say, okay, now open your eyes. They just left our eyes closed. And we was hearing shit move around. And we like, what the fuck are all this moving going on? So we said, you know what, fuck it, let me open my own eyes. And we opened our eyes. And we had the Bible and they had the land. Let that sink in, reflection. Let that sink in, man. Because that's exactly how it is. You can't even, listen, you can't even tell these people about church. Feel me? And listen, I know why though. Because church is so embedded in us that it hurts to believe that we were so lied to. Because we all believed in it. But when you understand that saying I just said, you will understand what church really was now. Y'all get me? If you understand that saying I just said, then you gonna understand what church really was now. You feel me? It hurts us because church is so better. Yeah, definitely free Zaza. That's my son. We gonna start the movement. Free Zaza for real. Church, it hurts us. Like I don't think, I think a lot of people think I get a kick out of talking about church. I really don't. Like it hurt me to talk about it, but I detached from that crown chakra. I grew up in a church household. I was baptized at 8 years old. Like my grandma and them was super churched out. You feel me? So like I know the connection that we had to church because we all spiritual. We all believe in like God or a higher power. In the soul, at the least, we all believe that at a point. You see what I'm saying? So that's how they was able to get us with church because we always knew that it was something higher than here. And that's because our souls know that we not from here.